What's up, everybody? All right, so you guys tired of playing ranked and just sitting outside the wall as a support player as you still at an electrified wall, worrying when your team's gonna come help you? Well, today we're gonna be talking about something completely different. We're gonna be talking about how to entry. We're gonna be talking about what to look for when you're going to entry, what you need to focus on, what you need to do, and how to excel as an entry. Let's get to it. One of the first things to remember when you're trying to be an entry is you don't necessarily have to be the first person in the door. There's secondary entry or flex, etc. Like most of the time I like to think of myself as a secondary entry. If I have a teammate that wants to be a primary, I'll drone them in and help them out. If we have a support player that can join us both in, that's even better. But we're just getting the K-Cloth from underneath. He goes in. Making sure everything else is clear because we're going to grenade the shield from underneath. So as an entry with grenades, you really want to focus on what utility do you need to get off for your hard breacher players, your support players. Like, is there a Kate on the wall, a bandit, mute, whatever? Is there a shield from underneath that you can get? Is there a special spot, like let's say behind the half wall on the armory site, that we can grenade from underneath and push them out? So keep that in mind when you go underneath. Yep, so he's gonna grenade it from underneath. Then we start to get the wall. So then after we get the wall and I have no more grenades, well, I still have my grenades because my teammate grenaded it off, I come back over and I start to help my teammates because we get the wall open. So now we need to focus on going for either a plant or pushing into the site to kill the rest of their team. So we have flanks set up. I'm on the front line. My teammate, my OSA teammate, is setting up a plant while I cover. I'm just trying to buy time, trying to see if I can get anyone picked from here, from this position. I'm throwing grenades to kind of keep them back or potentially kill somebody. Teammates starting to work a flank. I'm keeping them back so they're not being able to cross. They finally get the plant down. Even though the plant took a while to get down, as long as the plant does go down, we'll be in a good spot. All right, so this is a round that a lot of you will be able to recognize that, and you'll probably have to deal with this once or twice yourselves. So I'm going to throw grenades underneath to get the shields. Apparently there's two shields underneath. I get a call from a teammate. I ask for a ping and I just grenade from underneath. A lot of times I will go underneath to grenade whatever utility is on, so I'll get ADSs and shields. One grenade, a lot of utility destroyed. So the reason why you go underneath for grenades, especially if you try to destroy both shields straight on, there's ADS stuff to get through and a lot of utility underneath. I can just bypass all of that and destroy all the utility. And just like that, the hard breach is dead. So this will happen a lot. A hard breach will go down fairly often. You have to figure out how to recollect it. So like, I know now that we cannot open that wall, so we're gonna have to go for something else. We're gonna have to either push through 90, office, archives, or work that armory door really hard and aggressive. I am going to plan on trying to go for another grenade kill from underneath, and then I'm gonna work up armory staircase and try to find a pick at that archive door. I asked for someone to watch my camera, so I have a flank watch. We still have a dead teammate, so we're good on that. I hear the Cade. I missed the grenade, but he does drop because of the grenade. So here, this is going to be a really good round. I kill one. I start to move in aggressive. He gets a call. Oh, he's downstairs in a workshop. So the teammates are either going to be to my left in this door trying to swing down, or they're going to be at the 90 coming over, or they're going to be at the 90 swinging into break. So I'm here. I have my gun up to over here for a bit. I don't hear anybody, and then I start to hear barbed wire start to ruffle around, so I keep my gun up. He comes out, we take him out. So now I know that no one was to my right because I didn't hear anybody. So I push in. This is gonna be really fast, guys, so watch this. I have my gun up at archive door, and I heard somebody, or I saw somebody, and I took a shot at it, and we take him out really quickly. Here, I'm gonna show you in fast speed. We push in because there was 3 while my teammates are at the armory door. There's a distraction. I win the firefight of the Wamai. I get a call from behind from 90, and we take him out. Nothing I did there was extreme gun heavy. It was just a lot of confidence. But I mean, besides maybe that 3rd kill, it was a lot of confidence and just map knowledge, knowing where the next enemy is going to come from and playing off that next enemy and trying to catch the following guy off guard is going to net you a lot of free kills when you're trying to entry into a room or a building. So this is another round I really want to focus on. So I'm holding off the main while my teammates are pushing through customs. Alibi swings through, and here's a really important thing I want people to do. Just right here, listen to what I say here.
Another one, blue desk, no. Blue desk, no.
Refrag me. So I tell him to refrag me. I know that someone's near that workshop door, so I swing in aggressively. If I win the firefight, awesome. Then we have workshop control, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We have number count, so letting Maverick know that I'm going in for an aggressive play is extremely smart because he will be able to get the follow-up kill. Here, you're going to watch what happens. So I end up losing that fight, but Maverick comes in and finishes him off. No problem. A lot of times I play with people, like in ranks or whatever, they will not tell their teammates what they're going for. They'll be very mute while they're focused up. And honestly, I gotta admit, I've been part of that problem for a long time. Just try to get into the habit of just talking to your team about what you're doing, and it will pay out dividends. I'm telling you. Another important thing when you're going to entry is worrying about the audio. So like, see this outside door? It's really hard to break a door down without letting the defenders know that like I'm coming through the bottom garage door. Like this is Favela. I hear the thermite going off because we grenaded everything off the wall, so we're getting the wall open. I wait for the thermite breach to go off, and we're going to Gon 6's door to quick check if anybody's in like nearby or close to the store. Here, you're going to see what happens.
Can you burn?
Yeah.
And we catch the Jaeger off guard. Yeah, we almost lost that firefight, but we catch him completely off guard. It gives me time to pull my gun up and take a fairly aggressive firefight, taking control without a droning. I'm making sure that no one's going to flank me. I push up, take out the Wamai. When you're swinging around, make sure you keep your crosshair up for head height as you push up. I think I lose this firefight. Yeah. Server. And another thing, make sure to call out when you die. Don't be that guy just like, oh my god, Billy, what the heck? Server. No, say where the guy killed you as fast as you possibly can. You will win the round. If you already got picks and you call out with the enemy that killed you, someone's gonna refrag you if your teammates are playing aggressive. Call it out. So many people do not call it out, and it's extremely aggravating. Going through another section of this round. I'll play it through. So I take one out. There's another teammate shooting at me. So he's either going to pre-fire, walk up the staircase, hide in the corner, go back in the room next to him, or go down that hallway. So I take a gamble that he wasn't walking the staircase because I didn't hear him, and I don't think that he hid in the corner. I'm not entirely sure if he didn't hide in the corner, but I don't hear him. And then I catch a glimpse of him pushing out. Most of the time, as long as you keep your gun up and you play aggressively and confident, you will win a lot of firefights. A lot of these guys are ex-champions, and you don't see me doing anything too crazy. I mean, I am playing with extreme confidence, but other than that, I mean, I'm not really doing anything that intense. Like, we're just swinging with confidence and keeping your gun up. This is a thing I like to focus on personally when I'm on the entry. Trying to find someone to grenade. I always take note of a key spot, like this is Emerald Plains. Bear with me because I know it's kind of a difficult map. So there's a vault entrance, and behind there's like a little half wall in the room. This is where the half wall is at. So learning where most people will typically tend to stand, if you get underneath, a lot of times that will net you a free kill. So I throw a grenade right there, boom. So when I play on a staircase like this, I'm typically not going to be extremely aggressive because I'm watching our flank so people can worry about the green hallway, no problem. And I'm waiting to see if anyone's going to actually pressure down this green hallway. We get a call, so I push up. And my teammate takes him out. This is another round on an entry on Emerald Plains. Same site. So I see someone not really paying attention to my window. I peek up. I see another one actually paying attention to me, but we take him out because we had our crosshair up, ready for a firefight. They know that guy was there. Literally, I had no idea, but I was ready to fight somebody. We're going to do the grenade throw. That's probably the one I would have killed, but still throw a grenade. We don't get anything. Wait to see if anybody flanks me. I don't hear anything coming. I'm fairly confident nobody's coming. Make sure top green's clear so I can push up. We see the Jaeger, see if we can grenade him from underneath. I go over to see if I can grenade him. And we miss, but we can take out his ADS. We push up green. My teammate gets a frag. So now we have the vault wall open. But we are inside that room again. If I push up to this door, everyone flanks up green or flanks down this hallway, shoots me in the back, my teammate will suddenly be in a horrible situation. So I'm going to want to play here, but making sure I stay up. Especially when we have numbers. Especially when we have numbers. Play smart when you have numbers. I have diffusers, so I'm waiting for someone to come retake control of this hallway. Yeah, and I'm calling it out. Okay, Maverick swings out to come over the green hallway, so I go inside. The plant. Calling out as I'm planting. And we take him out. So, a lot of times you'll be left with the diffuser, especially if you're like solo queue. I mean, I don't mind taking diffuser if I'm going to kind of entry somewhat near site. If you're going to entry from across the map over and work your way over, do not take diffuser. Make sure to bring it to your support player. Don't be reckless with the diffuser. I knew that I was going to be pushing up very close to site, so I didn't mind. So we're just going to watch this round through, then we're going to talk about it afterwards. He's next to the window, Zonky. He's right next to it.
Left or right?
On the ping. I'm literally on 4 ping.
You located a bomb. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser.
She running, she a track star. She gonna go far. So, ignore the stupid shit I said at the end. But now we have complete control of site, and the roamers are having to run in by thermite and everything because we flanked through. A lot of times when I'm going to entry, I'm going to try to find that weak opening. And so my support players are going to deal with the wall, so that's going to be the front line. And I'm going to try to find that gap in their armor to be able to punch through. So we punched through that back because that Legion wasn't really watching his flank. We punched through and take control of site in half a second. So now we have control of site. We get the plants out and we win. It really is that simple. Like a lot of times when you're gonna see me on an entry op, you're gonna be just honestly, don't even take me for example. A lot of decent players, when they play an entry op, they're going to look for that gap in that defense to be able to punch through, clean up everybody at site so they can just go for a plan or honestly just wipe the entire team. Look for that gap. The gap is always there. Regardless of how good they are, there is always a gap somewhere if you look hard enough for it. All right, guys, that's it today on my video on how to entry. So I just really wanted to focus on like some of the pivotal plays that a lot of you guys can use to win your ranked matches. So let's just do a quick little recap. So when you're going to entry, make sure you're droning the rooms that you're going into. If you don't have someone to drone you, awesome. If you don't, do it yourself or have another entry drone you. One of you needs to drone because otherwise you're going to die to a lot of rats. 2, if your support player or the hard breach needs something off the wall, you are the guy to do it. You have grenades or explosives, probably. You need to be the person that is going to get that stuff off the wall, so be proactive about it. Don't wait for the hard breach to tell you. Like, know that you got to do it. And finally, when you're going for gunfights, keep your crosshair up, swing aggressively when you need to. And once you guys have numbers, don't be afraid to be a little bit more passive and kind of wait and feel out, where are my teammates? Can we go for a plant? Why can't we go for a plant? Do that problem solving and you will win a lot more games. Don't just be that guy that just, you get 2 kills, so you just throw your body into sight and you just die. A lot of times you'll do that and you'll still lose the round, and you'll be like, why am, oh my god, my teammates are bad. Well, you threw your body. You were in a perfect spot to potentially get maybe more than 2 kills. They're at the front line where all the enemy utility is located. Play smart and play with your team. When you have numbers, play passive. If you don't have numbers, honestly play extremely aggressive. Or you can play extremely passive to get a pick or 2, and then you have to play aggressive. Honestly, it's up to you. But as an entry player, the biggest thing, the biggest tool in your arsenal to have is confidence. So be confident in your gun ability and you will do extremely well. So, all right, guys, I'm SenVale. I've been doing daily content on YouTube for a while. We're so close to YouTube partnership. And make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and most of all, leave a like. Appreciate you guys. Till next time.